What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This guy likes dinosaurs and hurting small dinosaurs. Pop the baby.
Pop the baby.
We're going to show you his list, and I think it's pretty special. How many cards in the main?
42.
42. Let's have a look, brother.
Alright. So the first off, the best card on the deck, Soul Eating Oviraptor. It's your starter, it's your extender, it's everything. If you don't see this card, you die.
Insane.
3 Baby Cerosaurus. Your entire deck is built around this card. I wish it wasn't, but again, pop the baby.
Pop the baby.
1 Petite. You only ever need 1 now. I'm playing a very cut down version. I'm not running a lot of the fluff. No ground zero stuff, none of that. So this card doesn't come up nearly as much.
Okay.
So you only need 1.
Cool.
2 Animador and Dinosaur. People have been cutting down this to 1, but I find often if you draw the 1 off, you just can't summon it off Misc, and it turns off all your lines. And thankfully, because of another card in my deck, I don't have to just search Pill.
Yeah, cool.
1 Miscellaneous Cerosaurus, the beautiful gold rare, the heart and soul of your deck. Please don't ash this, I will cry.
Disgusting.
1 Cadoterra. It's basically just Giant Rex, but it can attack directly. I don't run the Poly or anything else. It's just better Giant Rex nowadays.
Yeah, cool.
So yeah. 2 Pancratops. This is not only a board breaker, but it's also engine. You can search it off Soul Eating if you've already got everything. Amazing card. Wish it was, I believe it's at 3 now, but you only need 2. You don't really want to draw it that often.
Yeah, cool.
1 Ultimate Conductor. Some people run this at 2. I think everyone's come to the consensus nowadays that you should only run 1 because you don't ever really need the second. It's a bit overkill.
Yeah.
And you'd rather just get to engine that starts everything.
Yeah.
3 Lost World. A lot of people have been cutting this card because it doesn't do enough on its own, but I'm running a list that's small enough and consistent enough that this actually comes up a crap ton because I can just pair it with Soul Eating, go off to the races, and it's actually come up multiple times for the protection effect.
Yeah, cool.
3 Fossil Dig. Simplest card on the deck. I love drawing multiple because I love seeing my opponent ash it and then activating a second and nothing happens.
Insane.
Yeah. 1 Pill. Because you can search another card in this deck, you never brick by drawing it. You can always activate Armadorn. Now this is the spicy thing about this deck. I'm not running this deck pure, but I'm not running Ryuge. Ryuge is too inconsistent, it's just more bricks, and it is not nearly powerful enough to like put in the deck. Instead, I'm running Fiend Smith. But you'll notice, I'm only running 1 Fiend Smith engraved.
Insane.
I've got 2 reasons for
Predicting the ban list.
Number 1 is predicting the ban list. Actually, 3 reasons. Number 1 is predicting the ban list. Number 2 is I didn't want to spend too much money on it. I don't really like the engine that much.
Yeah.
And number 3 is this helps my deck so goddamn much. It's 1 Crimson Tears, 1 Lurry, 1 Tract, not the trap in the main deck.
Okay.
This engine solves so much in the deck. So Dinosaurs for the longest time, the biggest issue they've had is inconsistency.
Yep.
You draw Oviraptor, the best start in your deck, and it does nothing by itself because there's no 1-card starters in this deck.
Yeah, okay.
But with this engine, you can at the very least end on the Fiend Smith stuff because Soul Eating Oviraptor equals 2 monsters on board.
Yep.
It also doubles as better end board if you've already got engine, or if you're going second or going first, doesn't matter. It burns through hand traps like nobody's business. Everybody wants to stop it, and if your opponent doesn't know what you're playing, my mat kind of gives it away a little, but if they don't know what you're playing, it burns through every hand trap imaginable, and it just saves you the game.
And then you get the full dino combo.
Yeah. This is the best part of the deck, which I wish was the Dinosaurs, but it's true.
Yeah, dinosaurs are overrated, man.
Yeah, sadly. Now,
Hand traps?
hand traps, 3 Molchami for a loss.
This card needs no explanation.
This card needs no explanation, but it actually doubles up because this is your this is your Armadorn search. Because it's a wind beast, you can always activate it if you pop a level 4 dinosaur.
Insane.
So it's just gives you more access.
Who were made for dinos?
Fua made for dinos, exactly. 3 Parelia. Now, you might be noticing that I'm running a lot of Molchamis in the main deck. That's because this deck I have not built for going first. I want a blind second.
Yeah, okay.
Dinosaur doesn't have enough room for actual hand traps.
Yep.
You don't have enough to nearly ever stop anyone. It's always like, at best, 3 hand traps and then board breakers.
Yeah, okay.
The 1 hand trap I chose to run in the main is Imperm. I feel like this one's just the most generic. You get punished the less. And it's also just the most impactful. And it can double as a board breaker, which I love.
Yeah, cool.
3 Dark Ruler, no more. This is basically just a flex spot for any non-engine. I just felt I wanted more impactful board breakers, and evenly doesn't feel like it's impactful enough unless it's a back row deck. Droplet I can't run because I'm desperate for card count in hand.
Yeah, exactly.
Dark Ruler is just the best option we have available, but if they release anything better, I'm cutting this immediately.
Okay.
2 talents. Amazing card. Don't want to see 3 of though. 2 Lightning Storm. Again, one of the best board breakers. If this came back to 3, I'd cut Dark Ruler to 2
And replace it with that. Yeah.
And then the last card for non-engine. Pot.
Insane.
No explanation needed.
Insane. Let's look at the extra deck.
So the extra deck is obviously the 1 token, the beautiful token.
Vomit.
1 Wave High King Caesar for the Fiend Smith. Dulka, my baby, saves me so much. Relinquished Anima, because it lets you get a non-dinosaur engraved for pill, and also it's just board removal. Sequence and Desiree. I don't always go into this, but it's just a good flex option.
Yep.
Requiem and Closed Moon starts everything. It's why I run Fiend Smith in the first place, obviously. Abyss Dweller. Please ban this card. This card is stupid.
The quality of that Abyss Dweller is disgusting.
It is beautiful.
Yuck.
Just like my gold res.
Yuck.
Chaos Angel. This has come up more than most of the Fiend Smith, like actual extra deck monsters, because it just forces so much interaction. Again, Fiend Smith in this deck isn't about making a better board. It's generally just about breaking boards.
Yeah.
Tornado Dragon, I honestly feel like I can cut this. It's just for the flex option of if I desperately need back row removal, because in Archetype there is nothing to remove back row.
Yeah, cool. It's good to have options.
Aggregator, because guess what, I'm running that card on the side, everyone knows. Yeah. SP Little Knight, generic, great. Helps you get the non-dinosaur and graveyard for pill. Lagia, it comes up less than Dolka, but again, it's just generically good to have. Lars, my baby, I love them so much. The only use case for them is if you feel like your opponent can imperm the sequence.
Yep.
So it helps you get to that spell trap negate with the 6s on body, but most of the time you don't need it, unfortunately.
Gotcha.
And then Necroquip Princess, because you have to run it. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. And for the side deck, I'm running the trap. This actually never came up. I probably would have run something else because I'm trying to go second with a deck.
Yeah.
It did come up when I wanted to go first, but I was actually, funnily enough, 1 card short for swapping out all my going second cards. So
That fit the spot.
yeah, it helped just make it a bit easier for siding.
Yeah, cool.
But it's not really that great in the side deck.
It's half the battle, though, is getting good siding patterns in. So if a card assists you with that, then it's doing its job.
Yeah. Dogaran, the 1 kaiju.
Oh, yes.
It actually came up today, and it was bloody hilarious. I was versus Fire Kings, and I didn't have a way to get Promethean in the graveyard without destroying it. So this outed Promethean.
Insane.
Yeah. Called by, because this is the best card in the deck. If this came back to 3, everyone would main it, I feel. 3 Ash. It's weird to put it in the side deck, but it just is what I put in if I know I'm going first. Because my opponent will probably make me go first.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
3 Droll, because this card kills so many decks, it's beautiful. 3 Lancia for that matchup that we all hate. Ban Shifter, please. 2 Ultimate Slayer for Aggregator. And then 1 Triple Tactics Thrust. It helps with siding patterns, and it helps you get to everything. And it's a 3rd copy of this, so why not run it?
Yeah, cool. Awesome. Thank you so much, my guy. Do you have any shout-outs?
Shout out to this great community. I'm so blessed to be here. I love this place so much.
Cheers, pal.